Hey divas, welcome back to Emily's Lane, where we romanticize the chaos and learn from the mess. Today's episode is for the girlies who feel stuck, the girlies who literally can't get out of bed. That is why, if you're watching the video, I am doing this in my bed today. The ones who have so much to do but literally just can't, that is what burnout is. If you're anything like me, there are days where I literally lay in bed for hours staring at the wall. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what causes it, but my body just refuses to move. And waking up early, don't even get me started. Sometimes I literally feel like I'd rather die than wake up early. And I don't know if this is an ADHD thing, it's something I struggle with, but sometimes the burnout is so bad, I'd rather die. Like, that's just it. I'm sorry. But if I, the least motivated girl ever, found a way to crawl out of it, I feel like I owe it to you to share the things that genuinely helped me get out of bed, find motivation, and actually want to be alive again. I'm gonna hit you with my first and my biggest tip. Give yourself a reason. You guys know Noah Kahn, he has a song. He has a song that has this line and it literally says, give yourself a reason. That resonates so hard with me. Like, actually wake up and give yourself a reason to stay alive, to move, and to breathe. It could be something deep, like wanting to be a better version of yourself, or something small, like wanting to get your favorite coffee later. Just give yourself a reason. It will work so much, trust me. Also, surround yourself with people who are motivated, okay? My best friend Trinity, she is like natural Adderall. This girl will sleep for 4 hours and still get everything done that she needs to do the next day. And when I feel like I'm drowning, I think of her. Because if she can do it, I can do it too, you know? I've always been active, but not for fun, more like out of fear because I was so scared of my body changing that I forced myself to move, but that fear led me to consistency. Eventually, I hired a trainer, which I kid you not, the trainer is literally $400 a month, which is wild, but it gave me accountability because I don't want to let my trainer down. And since I'm spending money on something, it forces me to work out. You don't need to spend that much. You can find a cheaper trainer or use an app, but just something to keep you on track because when you're spending money and someone's watching, suddenly you start showing up. Trust me, it's worked for me so well. What also helps is learning a new skill. Make music, play guitar, start a podcast, literally, like I did. This is just to give me accountability and something to make me excited to wake up to. Find something that makes you excited to wake up. That has been such a game changer for me. Okay, guys, don't leave when I say this, but go on a walk. I didn't know what going on a walk could do to you. I used to think that was the dumbest advice ever. Go on a walk? Girl, shut up. I would stop listening immediately. But one morning, I walked my dog to the park and something completely shifted. I actually tried it and I loved it. I felt present. I wasn't on my phone. I was just living and looking at the trees around me and admiring the life that I get to live. I actually felt grateful for once. Another time, I walked to Starbucks from my house. It was a 1 hour walk, but I loved every second. So if you think walking is bullshit, it's not. Literally try it. Coming from me who used to gag when people recommended that to me, once I tried it, I actually loved it more than I ever thought I would. Stay connected, okay? Burnout makes you want to isolate. I get it. I literally ignore all of my calls and all of my texts when I feel burnt out. I feel like I just have to sit there and not do anything that I'm actually supposed to do. It's such a weird feeling. But having just one person you can text and say, want to go to Target, want to go to the mall, that helps so much, having a friend to stay connected to. You don't need to buy anything. Literally just get out of your head and into the world with another person who makes you feel loved. Also, self care. Look at your nails, okay? If they look busted, fix them. Do them yourself if you don't have enough money to budget that in. You can learn how to do your own nails at home, and that's honestly really fun to do as well. You can take a bath, put on music, read in the bathtub, do something that makes you feel luxurious, do something that feels soft, clean girl. I really like taking baths. I put Epsom salt in there and it honestly fixes my whole day right away. Next is therapy, or therapy without therapy if therapy is not in the budget. Listen to therapy podcasts, watch TikToks, read self-help books. We live in a generation where we are very blessed because everything that used to not be accessible to the everyday person is honestly accessible to everyone now. You can find that online, okay? You can literally find your entire therapy session through social media, through online. So yeah, either get a real therapist or find the resources, read self-help books, but please don't let yourself spiral so far that one day you wake up and you don't even recognize yourself, okay? Don't wait for rock bottom. Save yourself while it's easier. Trust me. Next, you can try mind tricks. Try scripting your day. I do it on my iPad with my little Apple Pencil and it feels like a game. If you don't have an iPad, you don't need to do this. You don't need to go out and buy an iPad to feel motivated. You can use your phone, you can use your notebook. And trust me, I know I'm not a list girl either. I am not type A in any way, but Just try it. You might feel a lot more motivated. That's coming from me, who I used to debunk everything ever. Also, affirmations, okay? Speak it into existence. Say, I can do this. I am smart. I am beautiful. I am strong. There are literally flower studies where they speak positive words over one flower and negative words over the other, and the flower that got the positive words ended up thriving and the other one died, okay? That's science. If that is not enough for you, I don't know what is. You can call it words of affirmation, manifestation, call it whatever you want. Prayer, science, energy. Just speak positively and watch what happens in your life. Just try it and you will not regret it. Okay, next are some quick brain hacks. Here are some psychological tricks that actually work on the mind. 20-minute timers. Give yourself a window to scroll, nap, or do nothing, but when the timer's up, get moving, okay? Say you notice yourself on the couch for way too long. You want to get up and you have things to do. Set a 20-minute timer. Do whatever you need. You could literally stare at the wall or you could scroll on TikTok. After the 20-minute timer is up, you get up and you get to the things you're supposed to be doing, okay? Next, just stand up. Literally tell yourself, just stand up. Count down from 5 and do it. This works when you're sitting on the couch, you're being lazy, or when you're in bed and you don't want to get up and start your day. Count from 5 to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Get up and go do it. It's so simple. Just stand up. Next is do a little. If you have something that you need to do but you literally cannot do it, it's better to just do a little of it rather than doing none of it at all. If you have to clean your room but you literally can't, just start by cleaning your desk. If you have to work out but you absolutely can't, try just stretching first and see where that takes you. Because two things are going to come out of this. Either you're going to get more motivation to end up doing the entire task, or you're going to have a little bit done rather than none of it. Next, we are going to be talking about dopamine, which is probably the most important part of all of this. Dopamine is your brain's reward chemical. When you lack dopamine, motivation disappears. And here are ways I have found to boost your dopamine. Create a reward system. Coffee after homework, pastries after errands, or buy yourself a Jellycat. This is something that I started doing when I accomplish something. I buy myself a Jellycat. If you don't know what that is, they're like little stuffed animals, literally like so expensive. I call them the Gucci of stuffed animals. But when I got my first A in college, you know what I did? I went and I bought a Jellycat that had like a cute little pencil, and now every time I see it, it reminds me of the first A that I ever got in college. And it is very rewarding. Next is sunlight. Go outside, tan, or walk. Sunlight gives you natural dopamine, and it is actually going to help you feel happier, whether you know it or not. Next is protein. It actually supports dopamine and production, which I didn't know until recently, but once I started implementing more protein into my diet, my body looks better and I feel better, so you should honestly try it. Next is cold showers. I know it's shocking, but they are so energizing and they help improve your dopamine levels. Last but not least, move your body. This increases dopamine. Even for 5 seconds, you can literally do a stretch on your ground in your room, or you can go for a walk, you can go to the gym, whatever helps you. But by moving your body, that increases your dopamine levels. And dopamine equals motivation, so that's going to be our biggest helping hand in all of this. Okay, next is to play a little game. Here's a fun game I found, and it is pretending that your future self is a spoiled princess and you are her assistant. So you're going to imagine your future self just hired you and you're completing her little to-do list today because she's too busy being hot and successful in the future. That game is very fun because I feel like I have to do it because it's my future self telling me to do everything, and I can honestly just do that once a month and I can knock out all of the little errands in one day that I had to do the entire month. Next is to change your language from I have to I get to. I get to go to work. I get to do this homework assignment. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it really helps a lot and it's very inspiring because gratitude changes everything. And now that we're almost done, I have the most important part, the 3-step reset. This last tip is from another girl that I saw online, and when I saw this, I literally saved the video and I actually tried it and it works so well. You're going to want to try this, and it works in 3 steps. Step 1 is to love and accept yourself. You don't have it together? Cool, accept that. It's not about perfection, it's about action. Meet yourself where you are. Say your life is falling apart and you can't do anything, the first step is to accept and love yourself. Step 2 is to release it. Move your body, sweat it out. Do yoga, Pilates, go for a walk, whatever. Don't carry that tension. Let it out by moving your body. And after you have loved and accept yourself for all the things that are maybe not going right in your life, you're going to go and work that out with the intention of sweating all of that away from you. And next, we'll come to step 3, where you clear your mind, energy, and your intentions. Journal everything that you're feeling, and I mean everything, with the intention that no one is ever going to read this, so this is a safe space. After you've journaled everything that you're feeling, if it is all negative, switch to the next page and journal everything that you would want to feel. Then list out what you can do today to make you feel the ways that you want to feel. Let your body align with that new, better energy, and from here, you move, you take action, and you create your new reality. And you can always go back and look at the journal and see how you've improved. I have done this about 3 times. It's a 3-page journal. You journal what you're feeling, you journal how you want to feel, and you journal how you're going to make yourself feel the way that you want to feel in the next upcoming days. And listen, we all go through phases where we feel like shit, but you are not alone. Not everyone is perfect, and I swear to you, everyone feels this way at some point in their life, some more than others. Sometimes I feel like I am more than others, but these are the tips that help me, and I hope that they can help at least someone else out here to get out of that burnout and mental state that we all feel sometimes. I need you all to remember you are not lazy, you are not broken, you're just tired, and you need to rest. You need structure, and you need a reason. So if you're hearing this and you needed a sign, this is your sign. You got this. I love you. You're doing so good at this. Now take a walk, do your nails, make a list, drink a coffee, and get back in your lane. Talk to you soon. Bye, divas.